Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Poker's Corner. The biggest job in sport. I say the things on here. Nobody dares say. You know the rest. Well, Saturday dinner time. Thought I'd do a little Zoom here. Just to keep on top of things. Keep me batting average up. When's Gareth A. Davis going to jack it in? When are you going to jack it in, Gareth? When? Come on. The game's up now, innit? You've been found out, haven't you? You've been found out. You know, you went after Conor Benn for his drug testing situation. But you're not going after Dennis McCann, have you? Why's that? Nobody goes after Bricktop's lot, do they? It's got to be fair across the board, Gareth. You've got to be fair across the board. Simon Jordan, a.k.a. Judge Jordan, he's starting to be a bit more fair across the board, isn't he? Juggies isn't. Hey, Spencer Oliver. You slip and slide for whatever agenda you've got going on, don't you? Why don't you tell everybody how you made 250 grand out that Joe Weller Misfits fight or influencer fight? You remember when you started it all off, didn't you? You and your ginger mate from EastEnders. Hey, Max Branning, whatever they call him. Mad Max. Jesus. Hey? Talk about wanting your cake and eating it. Unbelievable. So, Gareth A. Davis, when are you going to jack it in? Or start doing your job properly? Eh? Start and do your job properly. A simple question. When you get the big GK in an interview, just ask him, when was last time he did a mental health talk? Because isn't he supposed to be a mental health ambassador? So when was last time he did a mental health talk? Well, that was donkeys years ago, wasn't it? He used that to get out of a tight spot back in the day. And I'm going to reveal everything there is to be known about that later on in the day. Pop, pop, bang. In other news, water's wet. Hey? Unbelievable, isn't it? Right. Adrian Mowell. It's now been 3 weeks since you said, I've got a big announcement coming this week. Well, it's now 22 days since your big announcement, but it never happened. So what's the announcement? You must be keeping that ace under your sleeve. It's nice to have a couple of cards to play, isn't it, in boxing? So we wait for the Mowell announcement. Big shout out Nick Manners and his brothers, Colin and Rick. Hope you're well, chaps, over there in sunny Leeds. Derek War Chisora against Jarrell, Big Baby Miller. Pair of them are brassing themselves off to anybody that will put the fight on. Now, everybody wants to interview them because they're big characters, aren't they? But Miller's, what, 23, 24 stone? Chisora's 42 and he's been knocked about all over 13 losses or more, has he? Who'd want to see that? But the press conferences would be good, wouldn't they? But it's like WWE when them two get together, isn't it? So, fake beef for a payday down the line. That's what we should call this video. Fake beef for a payday. Yeah. Fake beef for a payday. I'm going to just write that down here. Fake beef for a payday. How do I think them up? Hang on. Fake beef for yeah. Yeah. Fake beef for a payday. Hashtag empty the skip. There you go. Pop, pop, bang. Who in the right minds and pay pay-per-view for Chisora Miller? Well, there's all these freakos, in it. That's what do it. These freakos that followed Big Meech for years, they'd pay it, wouldn't they? Hey, these freako casuals. Keep that cash coming in for Del Boy. Keep that cash coming in. At least Del Boy's honest. He says it's about money. What else has been happening in the sport of boxing that we love and cherish? Well, Dylan White, a 4-time combat sport cheat, once in K1 and 3 times in boxing. 2 of them non-disclosures signed. Can't talk about it. Dylan White, he's getting a pay-per-view on DAZN against a novice fighter with 12 fights. How can that be? Pushing 38-year-old, fat as a pig, getting fatter and fatter and fatter every fight, slower and slower and slower, less head movement, less foot movement, still talking out at the side of his mouth. Bruv, 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 bruv. He could not make it up. Go on, everybody. Give Dylan another pay-per-view. You know, an English level fighter. It is what it is. I want to know, where's the next generation of fighters coming from in this country? Where? So it is what it is, isn't it? Joe Gallagher's about to receive an award at Westminster for services to boxing. He's been a trainer 32 years, so well done to Joe Gallagher, our most decorated professional boxing trainer ever. And the only winner of the Ring Magazine Award, which is the Oscar of awards in boxing. So well done to Joe G. I tip my hat off to you. Eddie Hills, the 7-0 Iceman from Billericay, 5 by way of course. His dad's had a production company 45 years, since 1980. I think he had it since he had Steve Davis from 78, and then in 80 at production company. No footage of his only son having any fights whatsoever. All we've seen is a clip of him knocking Spotty Frank about. Eddie's saying there's 50,000 tickets gone already for Eubank Ben. That must be the 50 that he'll be giving to StubHub. And the comped tickets for people on the show. So Curtis Woodhouse mentioned it other day on my channel. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought there were that many people want to see that fight. So it is what it is. 2 English level guys going at it because the dads were famous fighters 30 years ago. Absolute hogwash. What I would like to see, though, is Josh Kelly against Crusher Ben at 154. I think that's a great fight. I don't think Crusher Ben wants that Josh Kelly smoke. There's a fight in Queens, New York, next week. Hamzat Shiraz against Edwin Bellinger. 12th of July in New York, £168. I'm looking forward to that one. All right. Okie dokie. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Thanks for sharing the videos. All right. I should have Liam on tomorrow, Sunday, to go through the show tonight that's on and any other boxing. So I'm going to have Liam on tomorrow and we'll have a good chat. Okie dokie. Everybody have a great Saturday. Go on, pop, pop, bang.